Hey guys, this is Overlord Nanny. Today I'm going to run through a bit of something that's called Alchemy. Now, Alchemy is not something that's easy to grind. It is actually kind of a pain in the ass. The way that it works is when you have a ridiculously high Alchemy level, you start unlocking additional potions that other people can't brew. This includes things that I really like blindness potions. Like, that's awesome. You can just straight up Zoidberg someone in the face. I'm game for that. Now, check this out. This is a modified version of a little grinding machine that I found on the McMMO Alchemy page. The original design had a wooden button, but it doesn't seem to really work too well on this server, and the switch just seems to make more sense. Okay, so let me show you kind of how it's used. So you have all of your potions ready to be brewed in these stands. Every ingredient that you add gives you a little bit of experience. It's the ingredient cooking that gives you the experience, kind of like melting ore in a furnace. But oh, I guess I already got these awkward potions. Well, that was awkward. Good job, potions. Okay, so anyway, the nether wart gives the lowest amount of experience. Next up would be like the sugar. It gives more experience. Glowstone would give more, and then the gunpowder would give the most. So every ingredient actually gives more than the previous ingredient. So what you want to do is you want to stock up on this glowstone and gunpowder. Redstone works too, either way, but you want to make that thing explodey. Sugar's probably the easiest to do it with. I mean, sugar's really easy to get. You just have a field, have a little nether wart farm near you. It's all good. So that's what I use. Most of the time when brewing potions just on your own, like most of the time honestly is you just like getting more water into these stands, taking the potions out. But with this thing we kind of eliminate all of that. So while that last ingredient brews, let me explain how this works. The chests up there are loaded with bottles of water. They feed down into each other and into these hoppers. The hoppers feed into each other, the last one pointing down into a second row of hoppers. The second row of hoppers are connected to the brewing stands. I don't speak redstone too well, but to my knowledge, something about this makes it to where when this is full, or something about these being locked, I'm pretty sure it's just when that's full, they also drop down. So it fills it up into each dispenser, making it so it can get each of these. Below these dispensers are also two rows just like this. They fill right up into this chest down here. The second row of hoppers is connected to the chest. This is the output. Potions that are completed go into this chest and then into that chest. So now that this is all complete, we can walk over here and pull the switch. Now, since this is now off, it unlocks these hoppers so they can move, and this up here is turned on. So these hoppers are now locked, so they don't dispense more water. And then when you flip it back, it reverts the settings, so it just refills with water because now that can flow and that can't. And so now you have full water bottles again. And you can just keep this up basically until your output's clogged up enough to where you have to actually just start emptying your potions. There's splash potions, so you can just like throw them real quick. Maybe water your nether wart farm with them, maybe that'll help, I don't know. What I like to do is I like to just randomly warp into the wilderness and throw down a chest and just fill it up with potions, because that's random and it's a conversation piece for later when someone announces it in chat. The server is a little laggy right now, I'm not sure if you could tell that. Even with the assistance of something like this, grinding alchemy is still kind of a pain, like it's ruthless. But I guess in theory, if you had like, what, 4 of these rows next to each other, and then you just had 4 people grinding it at once with party share on, then you would get a bunch of experience real quick. You just have like 4 people really buff with Alchemy. Which sounds like it's probably actually kind of smart. There we go. Alright, and it looks like an airdrop is done now. So let's go ahead and tuck these in here. Oh, and for those of you who don't know what I just did, if you hold an item, hold shift and double click an item, the item that you double click and all the types like it will immediately move to your inventory or just like plop on the floor. So I'm going to use these and go try to get that airdrop. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. I'll respond as I can. I'll also leave a link to the Alchemy page and that guy's tutorial. Alright.